Praise the Lord Jesus Christ, everybody. Chris Davis, MC Rhema, coming back to you with another Relationship 101 tip. And if I had the title today's, it would be, I tell you because I love you. Have you ever in life had a situation where someone told you something that you necessarily did not want to hear, but you needed to hear? You know, you had an issue with body odor or hair or her hygiene or work ethic or something. They told you and it seemed like they were trying to hurt your feelings, or that's the way you took it. But was that the real purpose behind it? Were they telling you because they love you? Have you ever been in a relationship and the person you're with says something to you and you don't necessarily like it? You know, for instance, you cook a meal one day and they've always complimented you on every meal you've cooked. But this one particular meal, they just simply say they don't really care for it. Now you have a choice in how you receive that. Do you get angry? Or do you take it that they're just giving you their honest feedback? As you go through the Old Testament, there was one king, Ahab, who was married to Jezebel. And I remember that in doing some studies, that he did not want to talk to the prophet of God because he felt like he was prophesying bad news to him. So he went to his prophets, or those who were false prophets, to tell him a lie. And if you ever study the story, his life was really jacked up and he did things that was against God. Now ask yourself, have you done things that are against God or against your spouse because they're telling you things you just don't want to hear? Well, the thing is, when somebody loves you, they tell you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. For instance, if you're in a relationship with someone and you're constantly doing things that harm them or make them feel some kind of way, and they tell you in love, look, baby, please don't do that because when you do that, this is how it makes me feel. They're telling you because they want the relationship to continue, not because they're trying to harm you. And if you love that person, then you would make the necessary adjustments. Now, I'm not talking about somebody who's like way out there, like call me every 30 seconds because they have insecurities. That is not what I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about is there's some things that we've done all of our life that in our mind is cool with us. But with the person who we're in a relationship, it causes hurt, harm, or pain. You know, you hung out with your homeboys all the time. Y'all grew up together. Y'all was boys, you know what I'm saying? You all, every Friday, every Saturday, and then all of a sudden you get married and your wife tells you, hey baby, you know, I don't mind you hanging out with your boys, but I want some time. And so you have a decision to make. She's not telling you because she's trying to control you. She's not telling you because she don't like your homeboys. She's telling you because she loves you and she wants the relationship to work. The same thing, women, when your husband tells you something. If he loves you, he's telling you because he wants the relationship to work. And again, here's a thing called constructive criticism. If, you drive, all like this, and you done been in 4 or 5 different accidents, and somebody says, well, when you get the vehicle up to a certain speed, place both hands on the steering wheel. I don't want to hear that, blah, 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 blah. Let's look at their driving record, look at yours. Are they telling you that because they don't want you to look cool, or are they telling you that because they want you to live? So ask yourself, when somebody tells you something, why are they telling you? Because when God tells you something, it's because he loves you. And if your spouse loves you, they're telling you something because they love you. God bless you.